particularity of this lake that we are going to see now when we stop to Lake Argentino is that we still have glaciers at the end of the lake in this way. So we are going to see the valley, the Lake Argentino on the left, and then a river that you will see that is with many curves and many meanders. That is a river that drains the water of Lake Argentino to the Atlantic Ocean. It's called the Santa Cruz River, here in the Santa Cruz province. We're also going to see, we never said that we will, because it's really hard to see many times, but we're going to see a mountain range, a massif, similar on the Torres del Paine, but on the Argentine side. It's called Chaltén or Fitzroy Massif. So in the Fitzroy Massif is at 150, almost 150 miles as a crow flies. But in the day, so it is like Paine, it's really hard to see, you know, it's always cloudy or windy. Not today. So today we are going to see Mount Fitzroy from the far distance, but we will. And remember that Alex in Puerto Varas was talking about Douglas Tompkins, the owner of Patagonia, and this big entrepreneur, has this foundation and everything. So he was, when he was young, hippie, he took with a friend a Volkswagen minivan and traveled all the way from Ventura, California to Patagonia, surfing and hiking and climbing. And when he designed his brand, he decided the logo, and the logo will be Mount Fitzroy. So this, we're going to see the logo of Patagonia now. Patagonia from Ventura, California. Así dice Gori. No, te from Patagonia, así, from Ventura.
This is Lake Argentina. It's the largest lake in the country. It's 1,000 square miles of fresh water.
That's why always
It's the largest lake in Argentina.
Mm.
Do a jam or marmalade or liqueur with the ice cream.
Did you get some footage of those peaks over there, those snow-covered peaks?
It's still very
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
sour.
Trying to get a bird.
No, in the summer, you can see on weekends. Now it's a vacation time. So when you see the kids coming down from the river, all new leaves, you know.
And that mountain range contains a glacier that is the largest ice mass outside of Antarctica and the Arctic ice cap.
I guess Greenland.
Oh yeah, well, that's what our guide said.
Third largest, whatever it was.
And strangulate the animal. They can fly with the animal.
To wait for Annie to post her pictures to see
Oh,
a
okay.
good view. She has a good one.
Yeah. Isn't this?
Marcelo will pick us up over here, he said, if we want to walk. Oh, God. Watching him take off his so bright red when he's flying.
We're leaving the town of Califate.
If you made this happen, I mean, the color is just so stunning.
We're leaving the town of Califate, and this bush is the Califate bush, which is thorny and has a berry. It's kind of like a blueberry. It has a lot of seeds in it, but it's sweet. And that mountain range is where we're headed, which is the Glacier. It's an enormous freshwater, well, I guess they all are, freshwater glacier.
That day. So the trees died because they drowned. And the reason why, you just remember this. I'm going to explain to you the reason why that happened when we get to the glacier. It's easy to understand this phenomenon. It's called the big breakage or the big rupture of the glacier. It's easy to understand it if you are looking at the glacier. So that's why.
Tá? Tá conseguindo? Agora mexa, porque o foco pra você. Eles vão pra se prevenir. Acertou? Tá vendo os picos?
The edge of that glacier as it breaks off into the lake is 200 feet high. It's a 20-story building. This clear?
Yeah.
And this is the third largest ice field on the planet.
That's right.
I guess Greenland is part of the Arctic.
Yeah. 200 feet deep.
200 feet.
Lá em casa agora, tudo que a gente precisa.
Um catamarão de
Eu
300
tive assim
pessoas.
duas referências, sabe? Que eu me ajoelho e eu faço. Eu tenho 60 anos.
2, 3.
69 anos.
Vai, consumo.
Mais lento, mas eu
Aí
faço.
6, aí um pouquinho mais.
Eu coloquei o pé esquerdo.
Senhora. Uma
You want
mais.
to see, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, hold just one sec.
E quanto mais passa o tempo, menos usa, pior que ele olha, porque Deus vai ficando acomodado, se acomoda que a outra perna puxa, outro lado eu passo sim, eu passo. Eu lembrei o nome da clínica, mas o telefone é clínica Eco. Em alemão, a gente paga
Like an old camera, it takes about 10 minutes.
Mas
The wall this way. You know, because it shows that.
Okay, folks,
straight-
one last thing that I want to share with you, and it's about a very special phenomenon, an event that happened in this glacier in particular, that it is unique in the world, and it's called the big breakage of Perito Moreno, or big rupture of Perito Moreno. You know, the glaciers, like Perito Moreno, these temperated glaciers, has a difference on size between the end of the winter and the end of the summer. Right now in the summer, it's a little bit farther away. By the end of the winter, it's going to be touching the peninsula. It will be touching the mountain. No? And that process happens every year. But sometimes, because of this process, when the glacier crushes the peninsula, the same glacier creates a kind of a natural dam of ice that blocks this branch of the lake with this one. Remember I told you, this is a branch of the lake that goes all the way around the mountain, this mountain. So sometimes the connection between this branch of the lake and this one is cut by a natural dam of ice. When that happens, this branch of the lake not only loses the connection with this, also loses drainage. So the water level begins to rise. Rise. That's why you can see that the tree line is away from the shore on the left side and is
Whoa.
and is at the shore on the other side. The trees ends at the shore that side, and in this side no, because in 1985 the dam was created and lasted until 1988, 3 years. So the water raised up to 80 feet for 3 years. So all the trees on that area died. They get drowned. Now what happened? Eventually the pressure of the water.
Whoa.
There's a big activity on. You know that what happened? You have a cube, a nice cube. You put it on a glass, and you add a little bit of whiskey, just a little bit. The ice stays on the ground. Float. No, the ice is on the ground. If you add a little bit more, by the pressure of the water, the ice is going to lift and it's going to float. Happens the same phenomenon on this glacier. When the water level of this of the ice raise so high, the tip, the pressure of the water is going to influence the tip of the iceberg. That means the dam, and it's going to lift the dam. That's going to make the water pass
Faster.
underneath very, very fast, creating like a big tunnel of ice. And
There it goes.
Right over there, to the right. To the right, see it?
You see, once you hear the noise, too late. So when that happened, the water passed so fast that the front of the glacier is so fast that you can see carvings almost every minute. The last time that happened was in 2011. The best recorded one was in 2004, and you have a sign over there with a photograph sequence of the big breakage of 2004. So you can go take a look. So, from now on, you have on your own until 2. At 2, the meeting point will be this viewpoint. Remember, if you want to do some physical activity and wants to go to the lower balcony, to those 300 steps down and up, that way. And if you later, what we're going to do is we're going to go from this viewpoint to that.
We have a couple boxes by teams. If I see down there,
Nossa senhora.
Aquele chute já é difícil. Você imagina molhado. Não o cordeiro. Você não vai esperar lá?
You got it. Good for you.
刚好是馆长的老婆的本相。他们为什么都会在跟？
Oh, and look how big it is. It's just little bits.
you get one, Mark?
I got 2 of them.
Okay. Well, the one that we have to show before we leave.
Yeah, I know. I think this is our last hurrah here, that we've got a good view. We'll be moving away from the glacier.
This is the last of the glacier. We've been through up one down step and up one another step and on and on. We saw one decent calving and a couple of little slough-offs. And the weather has been unbelievably beautiful. And why we didn't get more ice dropping, I don't know, because it's 70 degrees and normally it's very cold and nasty.
Looks like a beach over there, doesn't it?
Let's see. No,
Right, right in front of us. Right in front of us. It's a beach.
You want to call
Beach.
it a beach or this rocky beach?
Rocky beach with ice cubes.
Tienes que buscar cuánta cobertura.